What's up, boys? DWK videos. I make military content put on the internet for you to enjoy. If you want, my social media links will be in the description down below. If you go follow me on Instagram, not only can we talk about the coronavirus, but we can also pop open this coronavirus with these Lyme diseases. Anyway, you guys probably seen the news in China, Wuhan, China. There's been this coronavirus going around. Essentially, like 60 people have already died, like 900 people infected, and those numbers might be old by now, by this virus that probably originated from the seafood market. Now, I'm not saying China doesn't have like the same, I don't know, food handling procedures we do, but if you're at like an outdoor, food market, if you guys ever been in China, like I've been to one in Thailand, and this is the only one I can reference to, but like there was cross-contamination all over the place, and it was just not the healthiest of things. So it's not super surprising that they're suggesting that it might actually come from a seafood outdoor market. And the reason it's reaching the US is we have US people over there, right? We have teachers, like there's people who teach English all over the world from the US. In case you guys don't know that, like third world countries, and China's not a third world country, but third world countries, there's US people everywhere. So if you think of some like remote country, it's like, no one in the US is gonna be affected. There's probably some people from the US over there like teaching English, doing something for like US embassies. That's besides the point. So far, there's been 3 cases of it in the US. So that means hopefully they weren't showing symptoms and then made a conscious decision to come home. Hopefully they didn't know. But if you were showing symptoms already, and the symptoms for coronavirus are similar to that of a cold, like upper respiratory infections, stuff like that, fever. If you were showing symptoms and you know they're locking down the city, they literally locked down the city of Wuhan. You can't get in or out, even though I'm sure you can find a way. And you decide to, let's go back to the US and spread it. You should get your leg ripped off as like a minimum punishment. Not a fine, leg rip off. But what's even more concerning, maybe for you guys, kind of for me, because I grew up in Illinois, someone brought it back to Chicago. That's not a joke. Someone brought it back to Chicago. Now, are you a young guy, woman, under like 40, under 50, above 10, no immunosuppression problems? You're probably fine. It'll probably be like a common cold to you. The symptoms are often mild. For majority of the people, it's gonna be mild symptoms, kind of like a cold. It's gonna run its course like any other virus. With people with immunosuppression problems, or they're old or super young, they're at risk of actually dying from this thing. And it's not so much like the lethality of this virus that's concerning everyone, it's how fast it's spreading. The common cold can kill people with immunosuppression problems. However, the coronavirus is just spreading like crazy. Numbers are just multiplying, and people are finding their way in and out of the country. An American English teacher in Wuhan posted a video. He's like this, it's for the news. He's like, yeah, they're locking down the city, but there's still people sneaking in and out. How are people that dumb that they get put in isolation so they can't spread a disease that's gonna run its course because it's a virus that says, I don't wanna be locked up here anymore. I'm feeling a little cramped, gotta spread my wings. So this man spreads his wings, or woman, jumps on a plane to Chicago and said, what's up, fool? I'm here to spread the coronavirus. That's not gonna get old anytime soon. 14 minutes ago, this isn't even a joke, 14 minutes ago by CNN, 3rd US case of coronavirus confirmed as China warns people can spread the virus before realizing they're ill. Southern California, that is dope. So I'm currently in Southern California. I'm from Illinois, so that means no matter where I go, I'm dead. Just kidding, I'm a young, healthy 20-year-old. I'm gonna be all right. What's kind of scary is I saw a clip of these hospitals in Wuhan, or these clinics, and it is being overrun with patients, like screaming. People come up with a cold, and they'll be like, save my life, save my life, before even being diagnosed with anything. The amount of pressure on the doctors and nurses there to treat those patients in this sort of like environment where they could easily get infected too must be stressful beyond belief. Wuhan closed down all of its like movie theaters and like the surrounding cities in China. China is like shutting down movie theaters, shutting down like attraction parks. They're trying to like really catch this at its throat and stop it from spreading. There's been some theories that it might have come from this like bat soup. They served like this bat in soup that you can get at the Wuhan market, and it showed a lady just eating a chunk out of a bat. It was kind of gross. And apparently the US isn't the only one being like affected by this. Other European countries who had their people in China who are now withdrawing them are coming back with symptoms and falling ill. Beijing is deploying an additional 1,600 medical professionals to Wuhan City to help cope with the growing number of coronavirus patients, which is insane, dude. Imagine you're some 20-year-old and you're being deployed out to like Iraq, Afghan, you know, and there's like a physical contact that you might meet. Imagine being a health official being deployed out to Wuhan, China, and you can't even see your enemy. You know, you could just inhale them anywhere. Fuck. But yeah, this whole thing was pretty interesting to me. Hopefully it doesn't spread in the US, especially because it's so close to Navy boot camp. That would be unfortunate. However, Navy boot camp isn't really the demographic to like die from coronavirus. Until next time, I see you fools.